If I told you there is one blood pressure number that predicts heart attacks, strokes, kidney failure, and early death far more strongly than the other, would you believe it? Most people have been paying attention to the wrong number their entire lives. And today, we're going to end that confusion forever. What you're about to learn could literally save your life. High blood pressure is one of the most dangerous silent killers in the world, and yet most people don't even understand what their blood pressure numbers truly mean. Today, we're going to clear that confusion, because one of these two numbers, systolic or diastolic, is far more dangerous than the other. And if you're watching this, there is a very real chance that your body has already started to suffer from the wrong number rising without you noticing it. Imagine this. Your heart beats over 100,000 times every single day. Each time it beats, it pushes blood with tremendous force through your arteries. The pressure of that force is what we call blood pressure. But why are there two numbers? And which one can quietly push you toward a stroke, heart attack, or kidney failure? Let's break it down in the simplest way. The top number, known as systolic blood pressure, is the pressure in your arteries when your heart squeezes. This is the moment your heart is working its hardest, pushing blood throughout your body. The bottom number, or diastolic blood pressure, is the pressure when your heart relaxes between beats. This is the moment your heart is resting, but your arteries still carry constant pressure inside them. Both numbers matter, but not in the same way, and not for the same reasons. For many years, doctors believed diastolic was more important, but new research has completely changed the way experts understand danger, aging, and artery damage. And when you discover how these two numbers behave in your body, you'll understand why millions of people are at risk, even those who think their blood pressure is normal. Before we reveal which number is the real danger for your age group, let's understand one critical fact. Your arteries age much faster than you think, and the number that rises with age is usually the number that puts your life at the highest risk. As we move into the deeper explanation, it is important to understand one thing. The most dangerous blood pressure number depends heavily on your age, your arterial stiffness, and your lifestyle. Let's start with people over 40. As you age, your arteries naturally start to stiffen. The walls become less flexible, less elastic, and less able to absorb the pressure from each heartbeat. What does that lead to? An increase in systolic blood pressure, the top number. This is why people over 40 are more likely to develop isolated systolic hypertension. And here's the shocking part. High systolic pressure is directly responsible for the majority of heart attacks and strokes in older adults. Why? Because when the arteries are stiff, the pressure of each heartbeat becomes like a hammer striking the walls. This constant hammering can cause micro tears inside the arteries, buildup of plaque, clogged blood flow, and sudden pressure spikes leading to strokes. This is why doctors warn that systolic blood pressure is the strongest predictor of cardiovascular death in people over 40. But the story changes drastically when we look at younger adults. For people in their 20s and 30s, a high diastolic number becomes far more dangerous. When the bottom number rises above 90, it means your arteries are under pressure, even when your heart is resting. This is a major red flag because young people typically have flexible arteries. So if the diastolic is high, it signals early arterial dysfunction that can lead to lifelong hypertension. In younger adults, high diastolic BP damages artery walls, reduces blood flow to organs, increases long-term stroke risk, and predicts early heart disease. So which number is the most dangerous overall? For most adults, especially over age 40, high systolic blood pressure is the number that kills silently. For younger adults, high diastolic pressure is the early warning sign of future heart disease. But here is the real problem. Most people only focus on one number and ignore the other, even though both can be deadly under different circumstances. Now that you understand how systolic and diastolic pressure affect your body differently, the next question is, what should you do if either number is high? Let's start with the danger zones. Systolic danger zones. 130 to 139 equals elevated risk. 140159. Stationo. Hypertension 160 plus equals severe hypertension and high stroke risked diastolic danger zones. 80 to 89 equals early warning. 90 to 99 equals stage 1 hypertension. 100 plus equals severe and dangerous. 110 plus equals medical emergency. Here's something most people don't realize. You can have a normal systolic number and still be in danger if your diastolic is high. And the opposite is also true. Now, how do you protect yourself? You start by strengthening your arteries. Your heart can only remain healthy if your arteries are healthy. Here are the most effective, natural, doctor-recommended habits that can lower both blood pressure numbers safely. Increase foods rich in potassium. Bananas, spinach, avocado, limasodia, to under 1,500 milligrams daily walk. 30 minutes a day, drink more water. Reduce processed foods, and sugar improves sleep quality. Avoid smoking and excessive caffeine. Practice slow breathing exercises. Maintain a healthy weight. Your arteries respond to these small changes extremely quickly, sometimes within just 2 to 4 weeks. Finally, here's the most important takeaway. Your blood pressure numbers are not just readings. They are signals from your body. When one number starts rising, it is your body's way of warning you that your arteries are being damaged. If you listen to these signals today, you can protect your heart, prevent stroke, and add years, even decades, to your life.